Eliminate procrastination and unlock your true potential in just 7 days. ESTOICISM. You sit down with a to-do list that never seems to shrink. Tasks linger, and you've postponed important goals repeatedly. Procrastination can feel like a heavy weight on your shoulders, dragging down your aspirations. It's time to embrace a different perspective. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle embodies the core of Stoicism. It's about understanding that your response to challenges shapes your path. When faced with an overwhelming task, how do you react? Do you dive in or hesitate, letting the moment slip away? Picture this. You have a report due, and instead of starting, you scroll through social media. Each moment feels comforting, yet you notice anxiety creeping in as time ticks away. Consider how you can reframe your reaction to this moment. You might feel overwhelmed by the obligation, but then remind yourself, I control my actions, not the clock. What if, instead of sinking into distraction, you took a deep breath, gathered your thoughts, and tackled the task bit by bit? Have you ever caught yourself thinking, "I'll just do it later"? This habit often leads to regret. Take a moment to reflect. Why do you let procrastination hold you back? Is it fear of failure, or perhaps a fear of success? Recognizing what drives your hesitation can bring clarity. By applying Stoic wisdom, you begin to see the power of choice in every decision you make. Consider a time when you felt proud after accomplishing something you'd put off. How did that feel? The sense of achievement is within your reach, if only you. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to act. Now, visualize yourself in the coming week. Imagine starting each day with a commitment to face one task you've been avoiding. What barriers will you tear down? When you feel that old habit returning, remember this: you have the power to decide. To practice this mindset, I challenge you to take one small action in the next 24 hours. Identify a task you've postponed. Commit to beginning it, and notice how you feel afterward. Can you feel the weight lifting? Your true potential is waiting for you to unlock it. This acknowledgement of your control sparks a sense of curiosity about what you can achieve. How will you make each day count? The secrets of Stoicism can lead you to deeper insights in our next discussion. Hey, before you put this Stoic teaching into practice, I need to give you an important heads up. Many subscribers have reported that YouTube unsubscribed them without warning. Check the red button below to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I don't want you to miss any Stoic lesson coming up. And since you're here, smash that powerful like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Tell me in the comments, which city are you watching from? I love getting to know every amazing person who's part of this community. Your participation makes all the difference. Let's interact. You've taken a brave step into the world of Stoicism. Each small commitment you make to confront procrastination opens up new pathways of clarity and action. Now, let's explore an even deeper layer of this philosophy, one that challenges how you view obstacles and setbacks. Imagine you're on your way to an important meeting. You've prepared, yet a sudden traffic jam steals your time. Frustration bubbles up. Your heart races, and your mind spirals into thoughts of what could go wrong. You could feel the urge to blame the world outside. But what if, instead of surrendering to the anxiety, you paused? Breathe deeply. Focus on what you can control. The obstacle is the way. This Stoic principle teaches us that challenges aren't just hurdles. They're essential parts of our journey. Every delay, mistake, or unforeseen event carries lessons and opportunities for growth. Think about it. When has an unexpected hiccup turned into a powerful learning moment for you? Maybe it was a project that went awry, but through that experience, you discovered a skill or perspective you never knew you had. Sometimes, we forget that our greatest fears often live just below the surface of our discomfort. Fear of starting, fear of judgment, or fear of failure. They all mask a deeper truth. It's our response that shapes our experience. When you face a situation that pressures you to procrastinate, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Shifting your focus from frustration to curiosity opens up a world of possibilities. You may find that the very things you resist can become your teachers. Imagine waking up each day with this mindset, seeing challenges as maps guiding you toward your true potential. The small task you've been avoiding, it's not just a chore, it's a stepping stone. The more you practice this mindset, the stronger your ability to thrive in uncertainty becomes. As you lay down each night, reflect on the day's challenges. Did you meet them with open arms or resistance? How did your choices affect your mood and progress? Look inward. Are there patterns in how you respond to life's curveballs? By identifying these, you gain a clearer understanding of yourself. As Epictetus puts it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. What does that mean for you today? The less you crave the illusion of control, the more freedom you'll find in embracing whatever life presents. So, what's stopping you from adopting this approach? Fear of change? Uncertainty about the outcome? This is where Stoicism shines. It invites you to step outside of your comfort zone and fully engage with your life. Now, visualize this week again. What if, instead of evading tasks, you approach them as valuable opportunities to learn? Begin with one small challenge. You've got the tools now. What will you choose to tackle first? Embrace this journey with a sense of exploration. Each step you take brings you closer to your true self. Consider the next action you'll take tomorrow. And remember, every moment is a chance to choose growth over complacency. You've taken a valuable step by recognizing that challenges are opportunities. Let's dive deeper into how you can foster a stoic mindset in your daily life. Imagine it's Monday morning. You've got a busy week ahead, filled with deadlines and responsibilities. As you sip your coffee, a wave of anxiety washes over you. You start to think about everything you have to do. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, isn't it? But here's where Stoicism can really help. Instead of letting that anxiety spiral, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge that feeling. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. But remember this: you have control over how to respond. You get to choose where to focus your energy. Think of your tasks as stepping stones, not burdens. Each task is a chance to grow. When you break them down into smaller pieces, they become manageable. Instead of saying, "I have to write a report," try, "I'll start with the outline." That shift in language can make a world of difference. Throughout your week, make it a habit to identify what you can control. If something unexpected arises, like a last-minute change to a project, don't let frustration take over. Ask yourself, how can I respond to this? This simple question can guide you. You might need to adjust your schedule or communicate with a team member. Whatever the case, by focusing on your response, you turn a potential stressor into an opportunity for growth. Let's explore how to apply this in real situations. Picture this. You're working on a project, and distractions keep pulling you away. With every notification on your phone or noise in your environment, your focus fades. Instead of giving in, remind yourself of this stoic insight. What matters is how I respond. Maybe it's time to put your phone on silent or find a quiet space. This is about reclaiming your attention. As you go through the week, make it a point to notice your thoughts. If you catch yourself saying, "I can't do this," pause, challenge that thought, replace it with, "What if I take one small step?" Redefining your approach in this way opens doors. Remember, it's not just about completing tasks, it's about engaging with them. Embrace the process of learning through each experience. Celebrate the small wins. Did you spend 30 minutes focusing on a task? Great. Acknowledge that. At the end of each day, reflect on how you handled challenges. Did you react with frustration or curiosity? It's a great way to spot patterns in your behavior. The more awareness you cultivate, the more equipped you become. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Even when you stumble, remember that each step is part of your journey. Now, let's think about the upcoming days. What's one task you can approach with this new mindset? Maybe it's starting on that project you've been delaying. Take a moment to visualize yourself, diving in, overcoming the urge to put it off. You have the tools. By embracing the Stoic perspective, you're learning to see obstacles in a new light. Prepare for your next challenge with excitement, knowing that with each step, you're moving closer to your true potential. The journey is yours to shape, and it starts one choice at a time. You've taken steps to embrace a Stoic mindset, and now it's time to build on that foundation. Let's explore how to sustain this approach so it becomes a natural part of your daily life. Think about your environment. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can make a huge difference. What are you watching or reading? Are these things uplifting or draining? Try to fill your space with content that inspires you. Be books on Stoicism, motivational podcasts, or even conversations with friends who share your goals. When you choose to engage with uplifting material, you're feeding your mind with the right nutrients to grow. Now, let's talk about daily practices. One effective way to stay connected to Stoic principles is to create a morning routine. This doesn't have to be long or complicated. Maybe it's just taking 5 minutes to sit quietly and reflect. Ask yourself what you want to achieve today. Visualize facing challenges with courage and curiosity. This small habit can set a positive tone for the rest of your day. Throughout your day, check in with yourself. Are your thoughts aligned with your goals? If you catch yourself slipping into negativity or self-doubt, gently bring your awareness back. You can ask, "Is this thought helping me?" If not, choose a more empowering perspective. It's like being your own coach, ready to guide yourself back on track. Let's not forget about the power of gratitude. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what you're thankful for. It can be something small, like a pleasant conversation or a well-deserved break. Making gratitude a part of your routine helps you shift focus from what's lacking to what's present in your life. It opens your heart and creates space for positivity. Challenges will still come, and that's okay. The goal is not to avoid them, but to navigate through them with grace. When something unexpected happens, try to remember that it's a chance to practice your Stoic principles. Look at difficulties as teachers. For instance, if you face criticism at work, take a moment before reacting. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? You may discover valuable insights that help you grow. Picture this. You get stuck in traffic again on your way to an important meeting. Instead of letting frustration wash over you, use this time to breathe deeply and center yourself. Reflect on the journey ahead. Remind yourself, I can control my mindset, even in this situation. This shift can change your entire experience. As you keep applying these principles, you'll find that your mindset gradually shifts. You'll become more resilient. You'll feel more empowered to take on life's challenges without the weight of procrastination holding you back. Now here's a simple challenge for you. Tomorrow, identify one small task you usually procrastinate on. Write it down. Then, take just 10 minutes to make progress on it. You'll be surprised at how motivating it feels to just start. Remember, progress isn't always about big leaps. It's about consistent small steps. Celebrate those moments of action. They are the building blocks of change. In the next chapter, we will dive deeper into dealing with setbacks and how they can be pivotal for personal growth. Embrace this journey and let curiosity guide you along the way. Your potential is waiting, and it's closer than you think. You've made progress by acknowledging your potential and taking small steps. Now, let's talk about something crucial: how to handle setbacks. Life is full of ups and downs, and understanding this can make a big difference in your journey. Imagine it's a sunny day, and you decide to go for a run. You're feeling great, but halfway through, you twist your ankle. Suddenly, the excitement disappears. Pain sets in, and frustration creeps up. You might think, why did this happen? I was doing so well. It's easy to dwell on the setback and let it dampen your spirits. But here's where the Stoic mindset comes in. Instead of fixating on what went wrong, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every setback carries a lesson or an opportunity for growth. Maybe you can use this time to focus on upper body workouts or catch up on books you've wanted to read. Sometimes, setbacks force us to slow down and reflect. Think of a time when you faced a challenge that felt overwhelming. Perhaps it was a job interview that didn't go as planned, or a project that fell short. In those moments, it's tempting to label yourself a failure. But remember, every experience, good or bad, shapes who you are. When you face a setback, take a breath. Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel disappointed or frustrated, but don't let those feelings control you. Shift your focus to what you can do next. Can you take a different approach? Can you ask for feedback? Use setbacks as stepping stones to better things. Visualize this. When you encounter a hurdle, instead of giving up, picture yourself figuring out a new path. Maybe you're in a brainstorming session at work, and an idea you proposed gets shot down. Instead of deflating, think, what can I improve here? This perspective empowers you and opens doors to growth. Next, let's dive into self-compassion. You are human, and it's normal to falter. You're not alone in your struggles. understanding that everyone encounters difficulties helps you be kind to yourself. When you're gentle with yourself in challenging moments, it becomes easier to bounce back. Now, carry this idea into your daily life. Keep a journal where you reflect on your setbacks. Write down what happened and how you felt. Then, jot down what you learned and how you can move forward. This practice helps you track your growth and gives you clarity. As you make your way through the week, remember that setbacks aren't the end. They're merely bumps in the road. The key is to keep going, to keep learning. Look at every twist and turn as part of your journey. Let's focus on the coming days. Pick one task you're avoiding. When a setback happens, instead of stressing, embrace it. Use it as a learning opportunity. Whether it's simply reworking a plan or seeking support from others, take action. By now, you understand. Your perspective is powerful. Every obstacle can guide you toward your true self. Embrace this truth and enjoy the journey of growth. Next time, we'll dive deeper into how to maintain your motivation and push through challenges with a steadfast spirit. Each step you take brings you closer to the person you want to become. Keep moving forward. As the week came to a close, they found themselves at a crossroads. The commitment to embrace a stoic mindset had shifted their perspective profoundly. No longer merely reacting to the chaos around them, they began to shape their reality with intention. Every time a task loomed, they faced it like a worthy opponent. On a particularly challenging Friday, they faced a massive report, due by the end of the day. A deadline that had once felt insurmountable now stood before them like a mountain waiting to be climbed. They recalled the days of procrastination, the distractions that had previously conquered them. But not this time. With deep breaths and a resolute mind, they tackled the outline first, breaking it down piece by piece. As each paragraph filled the blank page, a wave of accomplishment washed over them. Still, doubts whispered in the back of their mind. What if their work wasn't good enough? What if they failed? Yet they remembered the Stoic lesson. It's not about the outcome, but the effort you put forth. With this reflection, they pressed on, pouring their thoughts into the report. Then came the moment of truth. The clock ticked insistently as they prepared to submit their work. They stood still for a moment, heart racing. Old fears bubbled up, but they caught themselves. What can I learn from this? The question lingered, guiding them. They realized that regardless of the result, this was an exercise in growth. With newfound courage, they clicked submit. Immediately, a sense of freedom washed over them. They had faced a daunting task head-on. No matter what followed, they had taken action. This week had not just been about achieving tasks, but understanding the strength within their choices. The evenings were filled with reflection. They sat with their journal, poring over the lessons of the week. Setbacks had become mere stepping stones, no longer roadblocks. Each challenge welcomed them with lessons, shaping their resilience. They noted how they had learned to pivot and adapt, how obstacles were simply parts of the journey. As they basked in the glow of progress, the final challenge of the week emerged. An unexpected email arrived. Feedback on the report. They took a deep breath before opening it, recalling the Stoic adage about accepting outcomes. A hint of anxiety surged, but they pushed it aside. Time to face whatever came. The feedback was constructive, with some points for improvement. Though it stung slightly, they focused on the positives. This was a chance to learn and grow. Their mind shifted to how they could enhance their work in the future. "What can I improve?" became their mantra, a question that opened doors instead of closing them. With each day that passed, they noticed a change within themselves. They had unlocked the door to their potential, not just during that week, but for all future endeavors. The lessons learned were not fleeting. They were valuable tools for the path ahead. The weight of procrastination had lessened, and the journey towards serenity had just begun. Feeling the energy from the week's success, they felt eager for what lay ahead. They envisioned a life where challenges were met with curiosity rather than fear. Setting goals used to feel like a burden, but now it was an adventure in self-discovery. Each task and setback became part of the rich tapestry of their journey. As they closed their journal, a smile spread across their face. The world was full of possibilities, and they were ready to embrace them with open arms. The decisions made during the week had transformed into habits, each nurturing their growth. Their journey was theirs to shape, and each choice brought them closer to their true self. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.